Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution dedication ceremony of the one-room log school.
Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television was on hand for the John Fitch Chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution's dedication of the historical marker for the one-room log school and the 100 block of South 4th Street in Bardstown. Bonnie Downs, the John Fitch Chapter Regent, tells us about the day, followed by an interview with Dixie Hibbs telling us the history of the project.
Today, the John Fitch Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution had a dedication ceremony for the historic marker for our one-room schoolhouse that we had built or relocated during the bicentennial year of 1976. We had a nice crowd. It looks like we had probably 40 people here. We had speakers. Dixie Hibbs, our local historian and author, spoke about one-room schools, gave us the history of it. Patricia Hart and Ann Hamilton told us about the John Fitch Chapter and its history. We wanted to have a permanent marker for the schoolhouse to preserve the way education began in Bardstown and in the country of the United States of America.
The Log Schoolhouse Project was a partnership between the John Fitch DAR and the City of Bardstown. The City of Bardstown provided the land where the building was re-erected. The DAR found the schoolhouse, got the donation for it, and then the City of Bardstown paid a contractor to bring the logs in, re-erect them, build the beautiful stone chimney, and continues to mow and take care of the property around it. The DAR members have a feeling of responsibility, that it is their responsibility to use the schoolhouse to educate people how difficult it was to get an education 100 and 200 years ago. Today we take it for granted that a bus is going to pick up our children. Well, at that point you either walked or rode a horse, and you had to be within 5 miles of the school. And I say had to be, they considered it really an imposition to ask somebody to walk more than 5 miles to go to school. So the neighbors would create a place. Sometimes they donated a building, sometimes they built it themselves. And today all over Nelson County, and probably all over Kentucky, there are still log and frame schoolhouses that people have reused, repurposed now for living and residences. So those efforts of our early settlers in Kentucky and in Nelson County are still being used, not just to educate, but also to provide housing in historic buildings for many people in our county.